Well, hello there, Flathead Valley. This is Austin Baumgarten.
And I am Ryan Norris.
And we're part of the Hidden Homes Montana team. And it is a new year, and we're sitting here wanting to do a little bit of a market report for you. We did promise something too, as well, to our clients from the last year. We kind of put a pause on our weekly market updates and decided to do a kind of a whole synopsis of the month of December 2023. And then what we want to do after this is kind of give you a gauge on what happened in 2023 as a whole, and then also we're not fortune tellers, but what might happen in 2024, and then some of our goals of what's going to happen in 2024. So I just want to knock the market report basically for December out real quick. We're going to do just Flathead County in general and kind of give you a gauge on what happened in the month of December, which was surprising. It was quite a few more closings than we thought. Quite a few more active listings.
December as a whole was busier than we thought. Us personally too.
Yeah.
We had a great month in December.
Yeah.
Didn't see that coming.
No, I did not.
No.
It was a great way to finish the year, so that's wonderful. Anyway, I want to let you know what happened in December 2023. I'm going to go off my little cheat sheet here. So new listings, basically we had 191 new listings in the residential sector over the entire month of December. Active listings, still to date, there's 96, and that was as of December 31st. So there's 96 active listings in the residential sector. Closed transactions, altogether, we had 95.
In December?
In December.
Wow.
That was 95. And I think what do we have, like 7 or 8?
7 or 8, yeah.
It was, I mean, that's actually the most I've ever had. Like in the month of December. Team, yeah, in the month of December. Median sales price was $575,000. That is the median sales close price. And then median list price, this is higher, $995,000.
Jeez.
But that includes, like the big multi-million-dollar houses and all the stuff people are listing.
Everything's kind of skewed.
Exactly. And then this is not the shocking factor, but this is kind of goes along with that whole like median list price. The price decreases last month were 64. So 64 price decreases, and that's probably people just trying to if they're just trying to, get out of their homes before the end of the year, or just start 2024 a little bit faster. Very motivated sellers.
Yeah, for sure.
So that's kind of what I saw. So that does it for the December 2023 market recap. But I want to go into some things that we've been talking about, like what happened in 2022, that the synopsis of the entire year of 2023. And then what we can go into 2024. We're not fortune tellers at all.
No, I wish.
I know people say that. I wish we were, but I actually foresee 2024 as being a pretty cool year.
Absolutely.
Especially with some of the things that are going to be happening. The Fed specifically saying they're going to drop interest rates 3 times this year.
If that happens, it should be a great year for buyers and sellers.
Yeah, buyers and sellers, yeah. I mean, the normalized market's pretty much happened. So Ryan Norris doesn't know this, but I'm going to give him a little bit of a quiz, because we were talking about some of the stuff that was happening last year. And we'll just see how close he gets. It's okay. Like I have the numbers in front of me. I probably wouldn't remember them anyway. But we just wanted to. No, that's why I have it folded.
Oh my gosh.
But just wanted to discuss with you a couple things, and the big thing about this is kind of seeing that it's not too far off. Like the years, like people, the news tells us different things. Like all kinds of outlets tell us different things, but when you actually see the numbers, there's not that much of a shift. Yeah. Not as much as we think.
Well, it's also usually a general statement, like what it is across America. Like we're a completely different market.
Correct.
So when you read those headlines, it doesn't necessarily apply to here.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So you ready for your quiz? Your unexpected quiz?
Yeah.
All right, let's see. So this is all of Flathead County, and it's all residential real estate. This includes townhouses, condos, mobile homes, everything, right?
All right.
And that's kind of what we were talking about. So do you remember how many closed residential transactions there were in 2022?
1750, 1725?
Very close.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you're at 1805.
Oh.
That's really close.
That's like close without going over?
No, totally.
What's the game?
It's like
Price is Right.
It's like the Price is Right, which is my favorite show.
Nice.
I'd like to go to that.
Yeah, sweet.
All right, what about closed transactions in 2023? It's most current.
We got to be down, obviously. 1375.
Actually higher than that. So you went over. You lost the prices, right? But that's what's kind of cool to see is that it was 1495. So basically, altogether,
it was 1495 this year.
Yeah,
I said 1375. So I was below.
Oh, you were under. Oh,
yeah, I did it again.
I wasn't listening. Well,
Was it Bob Barker? Come on down.
I know he probably is going to win. Exactly. So that's only what 310.
Yeah, it's not too far
310.
off, considering.
So what that equates to is about what a 17% reduction is what I'm seeing in like unit count.
Okay.
Right. This is one that I think you might remember. So the
Apologies, folks. We got a excited dog out there barking. We're going to take a quick break and come right back.
and we're back.
And we might have a special guest. We brought Gilda in, so
Hi, Gilly.
she might stick her head up.
She's running around every once in a while. Anyway, going back to what we were talking about. So median sales price.
Okay.
This is one we were talking about earlier. So what's the median sales price in 2022? And what was the median sales price in 2023?
I know this answer because we just did a CMA, and it was shockingly the same. It was like 600,000.
Correct.
So they haven't really shifted much at all.
It's actually weird.
Yeah.
Like when I saw that, because I didn't really know it until and so I had to dive in and do an estate.
Yeah.
And that's where that started. I had to do 2 estates. Someone that passed away back in like the summer of 2022, and then coming to today, and they were like exactly the same across the board. So it just shows that whole like that trajectory up when sellers were like, having to everyone was having to kind of relearn where the market was going, going a little bit too high and then reducing it back down. And so it's just like it's weird, that playing field. All right, what do you think? How many active listings there are today on the MLS?
Oh, gosh. 360.
Double it.
Double it?
No, close. 691.
No, that's not close. That's horrible. I'm way off.
I'm being nice.
Hey, man, I was doing good. I'm 3 for 4.
It's all right. All right. What about this? This is interesting. Average days on market, roughly.
Oh, 145,
Ooh,
150.
close. No, that was really close.
Okay.
It varies, but about 140.
Okay.
It really depends upon what. Of course, if you're in the 400 to 700,000, or if you're
they're going to move
million
super
plus,
fast.
exactly.
Yeah.
But the average right now is around 140.
Wow.
What is so the overall market down over the year from 2022 to 2023?
Like percentage down?
Percentage down, like
5 to 9%.
close. Some people say 10, some people say 17, but it varies because like it went up and then it went down pretty dramatically, like after probably June, around June of last year. So we had a kind of a spike going up, and then it went back down again. So it's 10 to 17%.
So
Insane.
again, way off. I got to read up.
Dude, you're not doing that. But the thing is, you're not doing that bad. You got what? He's at 50-50 right now.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, well here we go.
We're not perfect.
What houses? What price range did the most houses sell between?
Oh, it's got to be 500 to 700. Like
spot on.
Yeah, those things like go immediately unless it's a project.
Yep.
But even those go fast. Like investors are still jumping all over them.
Yep.
But yeah, that's got to be that.
Yeah, he gets another one. If I have 500 to 700 is the big one. Let's see here. What's the most active inventory price point from what point and up?
Most active.
Inventory of homes. Like what's the high? What's the?
What has the most on
yeah,
market?
exactly. What has the most on market? Thank you.
It's got to be like $1 million or above. It has to be.
Yeah, you're absolutely correct. And if you look at that, that's the thing I really saw in these stats was that I was looking at these percentages and being like, well, that's what's skewing things. When you just said that 500 to 700,000, like because we've listed plenty of properties between like 425 to like 700,000, and they're going pretty quick.
As long as it's a nice home, good location, it moves.
Exactly. But when you see that 140 days on market, I was like, that's not how long those took at all. So those big ticket ones, the ones that are sitting either active and everything, it kind of skew those and make that seem like the market's really decelerating because a lot of those price reductions are in that million plus.
Understood.
Yeah. So what is houses sell? Let's see here. Houses sell between what and what under list price?
4 to 8.
Close, 4 to 6.
Oh, okay.
4 to 6. Well, and the thing is, goes along with that is like, let's just say, if a seller does price it right, and goes with an agent to be able to find out exactly what that price is worth. Sometimes they don't want to hear necessarily what the price is right now, right?
Definitely don't want to hear what the price is right now.
Exactly, but the thing is, it's not that much. It's still got good equity. You just got to kind of look at it at that perspective. But you'll have less of that 4% or 4 to 6%. Under list price if you price it competitively in the beginning.
Yeah.
Because you'll lose more by pricing it too
Always.
much higher.
Every single time somebody that wants that big ticket item and they want it to sell and they want to get everything out of it, all year long they have lost money. Yep. If they had just listed where ourselves and other professionals recommend, they end up doing better.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, that's kind of it in a nutshell. Ryan got an F.
Even I didn't get an F. I
It
was
was
like
50%.
it was 50%.
No, maybe like 1, 2.
I think I passed.
He did good enough.
C's get degrees.
C's did. There you go. We'll see. I'm not gonna be mean. He got an A minus. Oh, that's funny. Well, but the thing is,
you
like,
could have told me we were gonna have a test.
Well, I was surprised by these numbers. So I'm looking at these right now, and I didn't really realize that. And it was, like, to that extent, especially because we used to, like, the market report before. If you've ever seen, like, either our talking head market report or just the one we had put out on graphic, we were doing every week.
Yeah.
And so we found that it's better right now to do an entire month, and we'll just, do other awesome video content.
Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it a little. Deliver it in a little bit of a different way.
Yep.
Rather than just the graphics, but every once in a while we'll throw those in there if we don't have time for this.
Exactly. So, but we don't want to take too much of your time either. No. We do want to let you know that one of the things we were talking about earlier today, and we've been doing a lot in the past month. It's been busy, but lots of stuff with just testimonials with clients and just different video content and getting prepared for 2024. And we as a team were kind of thinking like, what is this the year of? And it was basically the year of planning.
Planning and intention.
There you go.
Yep.
And what does that mean to you, Ryan?
Planning is everything, and we haven't been afforded that over the last 2 years, as you know, because we're just constantly moving, going fast, trying to get things out and meet our clients' expectations. But we've got time now. There's not the rush to the market that it was. With that said, though, if we have these rate drops and things go the way that it's looking like it may happen, sellers have got to be ready. Buyers too. They need to get out. They need to get their financing figured out. They need to get with a good lender and be ready to strike. I know we've been telling buyers, like, buy now, because as soon as things change, we're going to have so many more buyers in the market. It's going to be incredibly hard to compete. And again, you're overpaying. So you might as well shop now, right? Yep. Pay a little bit more, but you're going to get what you want. If rates drop, you know what's going to happen, and I think most of you know what's going to happen. We're going to start seeing multiple offers over asking, and you're ultimately going to be wasting time and spending more money. But for the sellers, get ready. Get your listing ready. Right now is a great time to get it ready. Mm-hmm. If it's not with us, whoever your agent is, start thinking about getting that listing ready today. Yep. Because so many things can change overnight. State of the world, state of the economy, we don't know what's going to happen. So have your listing ready, have it in the can, have the photos ready, have at least the interiors. It's nice to shoot a home when it's beautiful outside for the exteriors. But if you can get your interiors done, you can get your listing video done, have that in the can, have it ready. Because when things pop, you want to beat everybody else to market. Mm-hmm. You don't want to be racing around, the interest rates drop, and then you're going to see 25 listings go up 7 days later. You could have had all that in the can ready to go, and you could have beat everybody on market. So plan, be prepared. The planning part of it is big. And then just being intentional with everything that we do. All of our relationships, everybody we meet with, everyone we talk to. Yeah. I don't know what else to
No, that was that was really well said.
Our relationships and everything, not wasting our time on things that don't benefit our business or our own well-being for that matter.
Well, that's true, and one of the things I was going to bring up was that just like being able to be that service oriented towards our clients as well, because if we can plan ahead, mm-hmm. I mean we deliver the full spectrum of what we really want to do, because we always have all these great ideas for everything. We can't execute it all.
No.
And that's going to ultimately provide more and more for you as the client.
Absolutely.
Planning for the year. Thank you.
Yeah,
thanks, Ryan, for being here.
Yeah,
I mean, this is the first one. January. Can I say the date?
January 3rd.
January 2nd, right?
2nd.
I think
I failed again.
January 2nd, 2024. And expect more content like this. We just wanted to, I know this was a little bit more long-winded, but we wanted to kind of give you a little touch base on what happened last year, what happened in December 2023, and what's going to hopefully happen in the year ahead.
Yeah.
So you ready for a good one?
I'm ready for a good one. Let's do it.
Let's do it, buddy.
See it. See y'all.
So no, but that's let me ask the next question.
Wait, hold on.
Do you want to start over?
Yeah.